We are back. We're back. Who's up? Who's up over there in America? What time is it right now? I think it's what? Let me see. 11. It's almost 1 o'clock here or something like that. So I hope you guys are coming on in. Good to see y'all. I hope y'all okay in America, honey. America is a fool. But we're gonna talk today. We're gonna talk today about Amerikkka. But first, can we acknowledge my new hair? Can we get some fires in the chat? I mean, sis, we look good in braids. Sisters, we look good in braids. I got my braids did, my hair did. Got my little white nail. You can't tell me shit today. It's Sag season. Thank you for the fires in the chat. May God bless you richly. May all of your dreams come true, honey. And you stay out of fantasy land. Because, baby, I'm coming with the Sag energy today. It's Sag season. Once November 21st hit, after the 21st, it's time to let loose if you a Sag. So I love you guys. Thank you guys for joining me because this page is shadow banned. All of my platforms, all of them motherfuckers are shadow banned. YouTube, Facebook, IG. When I was real hoteppy, shaking the foundation, they was flagging me left and right and all that stuff. So baby, this is a shadow ban page and she still goes hard. So thank y'all for sharing and even supporting this whole movement I got going on. I didn't even know I had a movement going on, you know, but I want to talk about some real shit today because it is Sag season. And when it gets a little bit too hot, you know, you can put some fires in the chat, and if it gets too triggering, you can just leave because, honey, this is going to be really real today, okay? Thank you for whoever putting that fire in the track because that's kind of gassing me up. Like, I like that shit. I love that shit, goddamn it. Yes. I think what happens in Sag season is that my mouth, it gets real unruly. Because I'm about to be 43. Everybody that's 40 and up, put a damn love in the chat because I was hearing that 40s was the bomb and, you know, all that kind of stuff. But it's real. I love being plus 40, honey. I'm already saying almost 50. That's how much I love my auntie hood and the wisdom and the game that I've learned over the years. Like, I love myself. And I done fucked around and came to Africa and got messed up. But let me roll it back a little bit because I don't want to get ahead of myself. Because there's so much shit that I got to say that I'm trying to do it in 10 minutes. And it's probably not going to happen like that. But we're going to see. On my birthday, I take a moment to reflect. And leading up to my birthday, I start thinking about the things that I learned the most. I mean, this is my 1 year anniversary here in Ghana. Shout out to everybody in Ghana coming here and making Africa their home. But I really got to be real with y'all because I don't want to romanticize this experience for you because there's some stuff that I've, you know, experienced for myself that I think that's worth talking about. And if you are a woman, especially a black woman, you probably need to lean and tune in too because I'm a Sag and I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000 today. So listen, y'all, I've been saying it a little bit, you know, how Amerikkka, it's a lot of shit that we went through. It was toxic. It's toxic. It's a toxic place to be. And of that toxicity that I've carried with me, it's weighing on me to kind of impart to you guys why I am the way I am. It's a way I run my page. It's a way I do things. And you don't know this lady. Y'all don't know this lady. But I'm healing from America. Y'all don't know that. I went through some shit in America, being traumatized. Patriarchy had me fucked up. I didn't even know what patriarchy was. I was just learning about white supremacy and being militant. But being over here, and I don't have my arms shaved either. Again, I don't give a fuck no more because Africa's messed me up like that. I ain't even understand patriarchy. So there's a lot of things I'm healing from. So I'm sensitive right now. And plus, I'm an empath. I'm learning. I got adult ADHD. Shout out to those neurodivergent, honey. Like, even high-functioning autism, that could be on the table. I'm not trying to trivialize any of this stuff. I'm just learning myself on a mental health basis, too. Because we talk about anxiety, depression, and stuff like that, but it's very nuanced, right? But here's the thing that I've learned being in Africa. One thing you will get when you come here, what I got, because I'm working in spiritual work and working with the African-centered stuff, ChiefMontana.com, shout out to him. I'm learning the real practice of Northern Ghana. So that's what's been my guiding force in understanding me for the last 7 years. So I got to give it context with that. So coming here, it got very clear to me. Life got very clear to me because my ancestors was already working with me. I was already on my spiritual journey too because I was going through a lot of shit coming out of America. America will have you stressed out, the money problems. Like, a lot of y'all think y'all fucked up now mentally. You don't have peace of mind, you don't have real love in your life and all of that kind of stuff, and you really just stressed. You know what I mean? Your health is failing. You know, that's Amerikkka will have you fucked up, especially if you this. But it got quiet for me. When you get to Africa, it gets very quiet for me. I'm going to say for me. And things become very clear. I got the emotional weight, you know, kind of starting to lift when the money, I didn't have to worry about my money and how I was paying my rent and stuff like that. So that's that one weight that's lifted. So for me, I noticed, because that was a major struggle for me in America as a woman and unmarried and single and shit like that. You know, you struggle, even just married. Everybody's struggling financially. But I would say, you know, if you're single and a woman and stuff like that, you really, really struggle because you're trying to find your safety. You're really trying to secure yourself. That's what security is all about. So I realized when I got that weight off me, I was able to really see some shit. Now, the ancestors started working with me to help me see some stuff too. But a lot of the stuff that I saw, it came down to seeing how much I found validation and needed validation in having a man. How I was ashamed, the stuff that I was ashamed about, the stuff that kept me feeling guilty, and the stuff that was my biggest secret. Being a single woman is now weaponized. Being single is weaponized and shit like that, you know, and you're weaker to the shit because you are already struggling economically. Now, this is for who it applies to, because even if you're not struggling economically, they still try to make you feel like shit. This is my personal experience, is what I was experiencing, right? What I was seeing, the nuanced hatred for me, and the gender war, and black people. Like, I was just like, damn, fuck all this shit. But I saw over here, I ain't had no more issues with that. And I started to really breathe. So that was the first layer that I got off me. I mean, $400 a year for a 2-bedroom when I started off in Tamale. $400 a year. When you struggling to make about 1,000 or so happen every month, and you got that pit of your stomach worried for rent and your bills every month, when you get that off you and you really doing spiritual work, when you come to Africa, I'm sorry, things just, whoa. It's like, whoa, wait, is the stars shine differently. It's that place. And I was asking my elders, I was like, is this supposed to be happening? I'm noticing some stuff. I'm realizing some stuff. I'm healing. That's ultimately is what I was doing. I was healing. I'm still healing. And so one of the things I know I'm healing from, I didn't even realize patriarchy. I thought I was going to be healing from white supremacy. But if you understand white supremacy, you got to start understanding patriarchy, because that's right wrapped up in it. You know, white supremacy is the box, the gift box, but patriarchy is the bow, goddammit, so it goes together. White, Judeo-Christian, patriarchy. So I didn't even realize my worship, my whole platform in the past, I'm almost sick to think of how much I used to worship men and how I used to make myself sick. And I obsessed, just like we all were programmed, ladies, to obsess over, we got to find somebody, we got to be partnered up with somebody, like all of that. And you're not good enough, and if you're not wife material, like all of the programming in America as a woman, like if you didn't get feminism, if you didn't understand the course of feminism, I'm late to the game, I have to admit that. And going into this new year, my birthday, it's like you have to right your wrongs. You have to do that. You got to do that spiritually. You got to clear up your karma, my spiritual debt I put out there. Because I pushed some sisters into that trad wife shit that ain't serving nobody right now. I used to be on that old shit. That's the old wave that's going out. Patriarchy is dying. I'm trying to talk about some neo-matriarchy right now that really started to exist for me in Africa. Spoiler alert. There were matriarchies and there are still matriarchies, but it has to happen in your mind first. I didn't even know none of this, baby. You can look at all my past videos. I was talking about sucking the black man dick, worshiping the black man. He's your God. Like, I already wasn't Christian, but I didn't have the other piece to the puzzle. Some of y'all already got this. Just humor me for a little bit, because I'm a little bit late to the game. That was the other piece. I was already like, I ain't Christian. I'm woke. I'm hotep. It's the black man. Girl that traded another master for another, you know. And when you come out here, you get to really see yourself. I was like, wait. Things got quiet. I started to see what I was doing. I started my work and the business and da-da-da. And I'm like, hold on. I'm like, I'm running this shit. I'm doing this shit. I'm building this shit. I'm the brains of this shit. Like, wait a minute. Wait. Hold. Why was I feeling the need to bring some man next to me and feel validated and feel ashamed that I was single? That's what fucked me up in the Gambia. Being so trusting and feeling like mentally I could trust these men, because all skin folk ain't kin folk. I knew that, but I didn't know the God that I was serving could fuck me up too. That's how green that shit'll make you. Giving your power away to a man because you can't run the business. I gave it away to Quasi Boyd, and that motherfucker stole all the investors' money. It's time to talk about this shit now. Because I was afraid to speak my truth of what happened. And I've been living in a goddamn private hell for 4 or 5 years because people don't know what the fuck happened to Art in the Gambia. What is she on right now? I ain't never say no shit, but I can connect the dots now and see how shame and guilt and being under some patriarchy and feeling like the black man is God, and when that thing fucks you up and tries to kill you, you don't have no choice but to wake the fuck up. That was the start of it for me. I didn't really get it until now. I got my comment section turned off because I'm a woman out here and I'm sensitive and I don't need people trying to hit me all day long with bullshit that's not true about me. Y'all don't understand how much of a warrior a woman has to be to just do this. Some of y'all are judging me right now about what I got on, about how I'm talking, and thinking about who I'm fucking. And you can barely do your job and do what you do because you got messages coming in your inbox, ping, ping, ding, ding. People pulling and draining on you, gaslighting you, acting like you ain't the shit, but trying to humble you, humiliate you, and harm you. And I didn't even realize, damn, these is my black people. The black man, like, patriarchy had me really fucked up. I wasn't seeing what my greatest threat was until I got away from all of that shit, feeling like that shit was important. When you are that, I'm not gonna say desperate, but it's in that same neighborhood. When you are that loyal to an ideology, it will give you blind spots. I had the biggest blind spot for the last 7 years. Not seeing who I was, not seeing my greatness. Because I'm like, something wrong with me. It's like people that's gay, when you find out you really like dick or you really like this, it's like, I feel like I'm coming out the damn closet. Like, this is who I am. It's nothing wrong with being single, ladies. I gotta break you free from this shit. Because you living your life right now, scared of what people thinking, because something's wrong with you, and all of this stuff, and it's really the patriarchy that's got us all fucked up. I'm just learning this stuff. I gotta right my wrongs, y'all. I have to. Because I know my word and my platform was used to push women in a direction that's not safe now. Y'all better look at the Trump administration. You better see the Handmaid's Tale, and you better see this toxic trad wife movement of patriarchy, white patriarchy, that's about to kill all of us. And it's dying though. So when I got to Africa and I'm around African women and around more indigenous people, it's like, wait a minute. Like, it's different. And I'm trying to connect the dots. All I can say is that for me, first, not having that economic thing and seeing myself as a wealthy queen. I wasn't no wealthy queen over in America. That's what I'm trying to say, like my identity, who I am, like, I felt my worth came in marriage, and that's where my upgrade was. Like, everything they teach us, I don't like being fucked up in my mind. I don't like playing, don't be fucking with me mentally. Like, don't play tricks on my mind. And when I learned something and learned how something had me scared and confused and just in the dark, that's how I feel when we woke up as black people. We woke. You start watching documentaries and see how much was hidden from you. Well, that's how my experience has been as a black woman, seeing the damn, I had a blind spot to patriarchy, and I thought something was wrong with me. Talking about single black homes, and I ain't had no dad in the home, thinking I was fucked up the whole time. And wasn't nothing wrong with me. Ain't nothing wrong with you, sis. When you worship things that don't serve you, you pray into a Father God religion, praying to a man for a man, your whole life, whatever you're doing, like, the westernized marriage is not even aspirational to me. When you come here and you see yourself as a wealthy queen and you're building and you doing it, you can see yourself doing it, and you're not doing it under the guise of feeling like you have to entertain these relationships and get married, because this is a struggle. Those are struggle buns y'all have over there, and I know it. It's trauma buns. And you don't have to come in my inbox preaching black love to me, because I used to do that shit. I used to be on that shit. But it's like, you can be so on that shit, but it also needs to be divine autonomy into the conversation, because what if you ain't partnered up with somebody? You cannot go through life feeling like something wrong with you. Like, this is for my ladies right now, because I'm talking about my experience. I don't need men in my inbox. I don't need y'all in my DMs. Misogyny to a misogynoir. I ain't know none of that shit. Misogyny, misogynoir, patriarchy. I just thought I was woke enough with understanding white supremacy. But now I'm shining, feeling better than I've ever felt, because I don't have to feel bad fucking around in a damn culture that hates me. Sisters, America hates y'all. I mean, you need to really go where you're celebrated, not talking. Like, we're celebrated here. I'm not gonna deal with your microaggressions when you coming at me, black men. You don't own me. I get it now. The number one things that come up for you when you approach me are, you either here to help me, harm me, humiliate me, humble me, because very rarely the dynamic of men and women, especially black men and women, y'all have been socially conditioned and socialized to either harm, humiliate, or humble. Which one is it gonna be? Because I'm not dealing with that shit. I don't have to deal with that shit no more. I'm healing from America. I'm healing from that shit. And if I don't want to talk to you, meet you and shit, just understand that. I got people reaching out talking about when I join as a member, can we meet? Probably not. I'm healing, and it's time for me to tell you guys who I really am. What's Africa done to me? It's messed me up. It's really messed me up. It's got me so honest. It's got me feeling so free that I don't give a fuck what you think. Because I know I'm fulfilling my purpose. I wasn't sure about it in the States. It's very frustrating being in the States. You be thinking you're doing something, but it can't really pop out. Nah, when I got out here, when melanated people that are called and are really hearing the ancestral call to come back home, when you kind of finally get here, you start fulfilling your destiny and things start flowing. You don't have to really struggle as hard. The struggle's not there. That's me, y'all, okay? I have an active relationship with my ancestors. So for me, I can say, hey, listen, you don't have to worry about feeling like some other guy and having a man is going to be the thing that validates you. No, you're validated by yourself. It's okay. You can be fine by yourself. I'm not going to deal with microaggressions, the jealousy and stuff like that. You know, I'm dealing with that too much. I'm healing from that. Black people, we don't know how to love each other. When you see this dark-skinned black woman living, you pissed off. Put some 100s in the chat, because we're going to talk about some shit today. You mad when you see a woman. How dare she? How dare her? It's an attitude I got to deal with all the time. I started noticing that, though, in the States. I was like, wow, these niggas really hate us. And I was sitting up telling my sisters to worship this shit. But they're socialized like that. Especially now after 2020, when I went through what I went through and I saw how my people tried to kill me, drag me into Gambia because of me being in proximity to a nigga, and he stole all the money, but now people calling me scammer because that's my black man. No, we went fucking. I had hugged this man maybe 3 or 4 times, platonic hug, but just in association, proximity. How I put myself in harm's way because I'm just naive and blind. I'm thinking that somebody knows better. He obviously knows better. He's a man. Like, he's got my back. We build it in Africa. That shit had me green as fuck. And so I've walked around for years nursing a wound that people didn't even know about. And y'all got the nerve to judge me? Can't no motherfucker judge me no more. I don't give a fuck no more. God damn it, I tried not to do these tears today. When you're not scared, that's what I realized as a woman too. This is about trying to make you be scared, sis. And I realized, can't nobody scare me no more. You have to speak your truth. You are sick as your, what they say, you're sick as your secrets. Sag season do this to me, y'all. You are as sick as your secrets. And I can't hold this shit. I have to show y'all that you can do this shit. I used to be embarrassed for people to know that I moved to Africa by myself, that I didn't have a husband. That ain't nothing to be embarrassed about. They had us really, as girls, dreaming about somebody picking us this whole time. Like that was the end all be all. And the whole time I come out here and I realize I'm the person in control. I'm the person that can do the choosing now. It's just beautiful when you can see yourself and see this new matriarchy that I've kind of fell into by accident. I didn't even know I was creating this neo-matriarchy, but I have to for my sisters out there. I have to. It's a new way to live. It's just a new way to live. It's a new, you have to get this game though. I was blind and I have to correct the wrongs. I don't want to be known as no Kevin Samuels type woman. The damage has been done to the black woman. It's time for us to rise. And it's time for us to empower each other. These women that did my hair, these young girls, they was like 26, 29, 27. I was lacing them with game. Telling them the stuff that I wish somebody told me and just broke down to me that I got now at 42. I got it now. Am I 42 or 43? Damn, I be forgetting. 1981, December 3rd. But now in my 40s, I'm like, I gotta tell y'all this. I don't care if you're married. I didn't know sisters was the niggas of black people. I didn't even see the oppression of like patriarchy. I had no idea. And I'm like, do not waste your whole life trying to look for somebody to pick you that's really inferior to you spiritually and intellectually. And that's no shade to nobody. We're just talking about biology. When you come to Africa, the truth really comes out. And you would think Africa's just this patriarchal place, keeping women oppressed. Women are very empowered here because it's like, it's very equalized. You know what I mean? Like, you can smell that queens have existed here and there's matriarchies where you just do your thing. Because they're not in that paradigm of arguing about Kevin Samuels, red pill, blue pill, 50-50. Niggas is trying to eat out here. It's just not like that. And it's more in tune with probably our old ancestral patterns. So that's why I'm talking about matriarchies and shit, because you damn sure have polygamous colonies and men that want multiple wives. Okay. I wrote the book on that, KPLS. I talked about that already. But let's talk about how it looks when women are not in this patriarchy and worshiping the thought of a man choosing them. That was not the only family structure that existed either. So I gotta get the other side of that because I'm living that and I'm living my truth and I'm seeing that that's the spirit. That's who I am. That's who I am. I love that shit. It's not being single, alone, lonely, none of that shit. All the talking points, you gonna die alone. Nobody loves you. All of that stuff, it's a fucking fantasy. It's not real. Self-love is the best love. Y'all better find out why Maya's skin glowing. Why women over 40s be looking good. It's because we fuck nigga free. We ain't tripping about trying to squeeze ourselves into boxes. We've got, I see some things. For me at 42, 43, honey, I see some things that I know I need to impart to my sisters right now. For me, this is where I really saw it. I was like, oh my gosh. The love I never experienced. If you want to interact and partner with men, you can, but it's under a different guise. You definitely not worried about him choosing you and oh my God, and is he cheating on me? All of that shit. Nope. It's not, that's not the conversation. I've healed from a lot of shit and I finally see who I am and I see those secrets I was keeping and feeling ashamed about shit. It was, and I'm sitting up here good the whole time. I was winning the whole time. I didn't even see how I was already great. I didn't see my greatness. I was putting myself in the hands of people that really didn't have my back, that didn't even need access to me because I thought I needed their proximity. So it's a lot of fantasies and fairy tales I've been able to kind of come from under and wake up from. You know, Anita Baker, no fairy tales. Like a lot of our aunties and mamas and stuff, and even talk to married women, if you especially talk to women out here, they'll tell you, like, we see our power. It's a real new neo-matriarchy. If you're interested in that, like, I feel like I'm going to have to just get one of these pieces of real estate and just get a place for my sisters to heal from this shit and really start loving yourself again. For real, for real. And stop making men in relationships your center focused. I don't even give a damn if you're married. Because if you watch Color Purple, I thought Color Purple was so crazy. How women are oppressed in these partnerships because of patriarchy. I don't care what you think you got going on. You need to take a deeper look. Because we're coming up from under a lot of other bullshit other than white supremacy in America. It's so much stuff that we need to let go and wake up from and heal from. So I'm going to leave it right there, y'all. Thank you for joining me. I know I done told all my business, but I feel good about it. It's Sag season, honey. Sag is honest, and I can't go into this new era for me without telling y'all why I'm shining like I am, why I feel so stress-free, why I feel more peace of mind than I've ever felt, and what I know I wish somebody had just broke down and told me. See, a lot of y'all got it, you know. Shout out to the people that's out here, you know, spreading the word. I was spreading the word of trad wife shit. Black love, get you a black man. No, girl, you just get yourself. Get love for yourself first. We need a detox right now, like I had in the Gambia. I ain't fucking nobody. I wasn't fucking no motherfucking body. The Gambia shocked my motherfucking ass to see how much hatred it really was for me, what misogynoir is. And because of that secret, I made up lies to you know, like, how do you say it? Like, the encounters I had, you know, I acted like I had a husband. Like, I would kind of inject that into the story because I was so ashamed that, I was single and I'm a single woman and I left my son and what. I stand in my truth. I stand in who I am because I see who I am and the power and glory of what it is to be a real goddess. Because you get to own who you are. You see your wealth and your victories and your triumphs. And you're not worried about, damn, the white patriarchy and having to partner yourself with somebody to feel valuable. No, I like this life. And I have a lot of love in my life. And the men that I partner with, when I do want to partner with them, it's something that people dream about. That's why I'm shining. Because even in that area, honey, this experience is so much better than the demons that we was entertaining over there. I don't have to tell you all my business, but I can tell you, ain't no man the center of my life, and I don't have to worry about nobody's phone. I ain't got to worry about cheating. I don't have to worry about none of those paradigms y'all live in the States. I'm brand new. I call it the States now. Are you in the States, honey? I don't do the States. I don't do the States issues anymore. I don't do that no more. So you can come at me. I don't care about you know in my comment section. So now you know. Read a little bit about ADHD. Read a little bit about people that are empaths and stuff. When you talk about protect your peace, I'm protecting mine. But see, I understand you don't give a damn. Because what you want to see people drag me. See, I don't need that. I know black people are so unhealthy. I don't want your black love, your traumatized love. Niggas talking about you too sensitive. Keep your comments on. People need to see, honey. If you think I'm a scam right here because my comments are hot, that's fine. Thank you, because I'm still successful. I'm still doing my thing, honey. You can't scare me with that. I see clearly now that I'm here. I see very clearly. You don't ever fucking apologize for protecting yourself. People will make the most talented people that have light apologize, and you walking through this world being abused every day and letting people get into your mental space with what they saying. And I'm not gonna do that, bitch. Because I'm a motherfucking Sag and you're not gonna get us fucked up. I have had to run from abuse of my own people for years now, and I'm tired of that shit. I'ma run my platform the way I motherfucking want to run this shit. I'ma do what the fuck I want to do. I'ma do it the way I want to do it because I don't need nobody to keep my lights on and shit. See, I done told you we can live well for $500 a month here. I don't have to worry about $8,000 worth of bills every month. Bitch, you crazy. You got $2,000 worth of bills and see, you gotta live like that. You gotta take bullshit that you don't want to have to take. You partner with niggas and men right now and bitches right now because you got $8,000 worth of lies on you. $8,000 worth of closets that your ass is in and you can't even get out. Bitch, I got $500 a month. I got a whole platform and a business that I've built. I'm not scared. You can't scare me with shit. I went through hell already. I've went through hell already where people get me fucked up, talking about me, lying on me, trying to ruin my business, and they still trying to do it now. You think I'm scared, bitch? I've gone through so much healing. I've found out that, damn it, I'm my own protector. I don't need nobody to come save me. That shit had us fucked up, ladies. You are your protector. You are your provider. You are the God. If anything, they're here to serve your purpose. Because the last time I checked, they come about eye, pussy, and cavity. We didn't come out they real. Do not get in my inbox because I found a way to do this social media shit without interacting and to keep myself safe. Everything about a woman economically being stable is about being safe. I don't have to have no relationships that don't serve me. I don't have to entertain clients that's come with that bullshit. I can give you a refund. And if you're feeling funny, if you're feeling like you got microaggressions, get the fuck on. If you're not coming with the love and the acknowledgement that I'm a queen and I'm doing the goddamn thing, you're not gonna come in my space not applauding me. I'm sorry, Africa done messed me up. No. America, I'm healing from America, baby. Africa's messed me up so bad, I won't take it anymore. I won't allow this beautiful period of my life to be shrouded with shame of some bullshit because I was wearing a cape for some shit that came to fucking bite me and almost kill me. They wanted me dead in the Gambia. It's people that's died in the Gambia, women that's died in the Gambia. Now, I'm going to say this, I'm going to get out of here because the proof is in YouTube. Watch these niggas that's made videos about women that's died in the Gambia. Look how they use my videos. They don't give me credit for shit. They trying to bury the truth. Women that's dying. Y'all need to look at Kwesi Boy because I have been so cool over the years and I used to feel ashamed, and that's why I didn't go into making videos after that shit happened. Because I didn't even fucking know how much that motherfucker stole. But this is that period, 2024, going into 2025. This is the year of exposure. But bitch, we're not going to expose a goddamn thing over here. Y'all going to know what's going on when you go and look at my shit. Because I'm not somebody that's just going to get on here. I have grace with what I do. This is grace under fire. This is real Queen Nzinga, warrior goddess princess over here, doing her work in spite of people trying to kill me. No, you wish that I got killed. And I realized when we did get killed, like we did, nobody's really looking at the person that's harming people. Connect the dots. Look into Kwesi Board and see why I haven't spoken in all these years. It's time to speak the truth. That motherfucker's behind all of this shit. And the men that's in place, the good old boys club, they just protecting the fucking secrets. And when they made videos, they made it in such a way, black women, watch this, because they so mad that we come over here and possibly partner up with African men. They made it, the angle of it was, this is what happens when you come over here and try to get an African man and talk back to him and all that type of stuff. But when somebody, a black man, died in the Gambia a few weeks ago and was killed, where was that same energy? Because all in the comments, y'all was blaming black women for our attitudes and all this masculinity shit, and you can't come into Muslim countries with masculine energy and they're not going to take it. No, baby. I'm not going to let another year go by protecting a killer. You better say that motherfucker name. And I sat here, didn't even realize how I had the cape on for people. When they saw my ass coming, they was happy. They was like, oh, this a fool here. We about to take all this bitch money. And I had the light the whole time. I was the light. Bringing everybody to me. Fattening up the cow. And had I known that niggas ain't shit, like had I had that ideology, because I never dealt with men that was like lower, but the programming to let even harmful people in proximity to you because they got the hotep talk, that happens a lot. And when we're fucked over, we get dragged into the shit, and that have been called trifling and everything else. I'm a whole mother, can't even be available for my son. I almost lost my life because of the resentment that I carried. It made me so sick. I didn't have suicidal ideations, I had homicidal ideations. I wanted to kill that motherfucker, Kwesi Boy, for how that shit fucking ruined my life. But y'all think I'm out here scamming because I got my comments off, bitch. I'm so tired of explaining shit. I'm not going to explain no more. You see how they did Cassie and all the women that's abused? That's why people don't say shit. That's why. You victim blame like a motherfucker. I'm making up stories and changing the story around when I really just saw it was some bitch ass niggas that wouldn't stand up for the children when I saw them being fucking pimped out in my face. And some crazy boy, you know this man trying to pimp out this little 3-year-old girl in my face. And I videotaped it. And he was like, don't do that. And everything, it was just, I didn't even see that I was next to the devil. Because I have so much light in me, and women, we give people value. My proximity is the most valuable thing. The value I gave him, the way the love you give people, the trust you give people. I had never dealt with a nothing ass nigga from the north, and I had already known not to fuck with them niggas from up that way. You know what I'm saying? But when you in Africa, the hotel shit, and we was building and all that stuff, and we was doing great things. But this nigga was every bit of a goddamn crackhead. Started smoking up all the motherfucking shit. I noticed he was erratic, his behavior. But I'm trying to save my life because I'm noticing he's a violent person too. He never showed me violence, but I noticed his behavior was that. Africa is a place we can get away with murder. And they have for a long time. And they've not even spoke the truth of the situation. And you sitting up here looking at me like I done did something. No, I won't be beat up every day. I live my life so peacefully. I don't have to worry about my comment section, baby. I don't have to run my social media thing the way you want me to run it. You better understand that, sweetie. I know black people don't even like black women. I'm healing from my own misogynoir too. So don't try to befriend me too fast, black women, because see, I got my own issues with my own mother that I'm dealing with because I'm healing from America. And I don't really trust us yet. I don't trust us yet. Gambia taught me how ugly we could be, how disgusting we could be, how the truth don't matter, how don't nobody care about black women's tears. They didn't, even in their death, they made videos, used my videos. People that's got millions of followers making a video about this, and listen to the tone that they had, as if it was their fault. And I was telling them the whole time, these are cowards out here. They hate us. They're jealous of us. But I was sitting and working next to one, the biggest coward of all, and he doesn't get, because he's a man, he doesn't get to go into the new year carrying the secrets and bodies along with him. And you need to understand why I don't give a fuck that I have my comment section turned off. And I'm not going to respond to every goddamn DM. I know we sick as a people. I know a lot of y'all don't like me and you waiting on me to fail. I'm not. And I'm not afraid anymore. Say what the fuck you got to say, but I know, because I'm not worried about myself financially, emotionally, spiritually. I'm not worried about what you got to say about me. I've reached that dangerous level of freedom, and especially with my tongue. With sadness, baby, when I feel free, we start telling the fucking truth. See, Jay-Z said when I get nervous, I start telling the truth. No, when I get free, I start telling the truth. Because I see it now. I was hiding and protecting people's names that I should have been speaking loudly. And I see why people don't say nothing. Oh my God. Look at all the gaslighting you're going to get. Because I put myself in proximity thinking that it was great to have a male that I'm working with. We're a team. We're a black man and woman working. I didn't even mind if people thought we was in a relationship. We were not. But I knew that because of the emotion behind black love, that was my brand, and, you know, being together and building with a black man, all that shit. Fuck that shit. As the color purple, as they said in the words of damn, who was it? Was it, Sophia? You better bash Mr. over the head and think about heaven later. You better bash them demons over the head and think about building later. And see who the fuck is the people that are the devils that you laid up with, doing business with, and even the women that's worshiping them men, they ain't even safe. Let me get out of here. All right, I'm gone. Africa messed me up, and that's why I'm healing from America, y'all. So from this moment forward, this is going to be a better day for me because, honey, I'm going into 43. I think I'm 43. I keep saying 42 or 43. Going into 43, yeah, it's on and popping. Because you as sick as your secrets, and that was one I've been holding a long time. I don't need nobody to tell my story for me. I'm going to do this thing the way I want to do it. I'm going to not shave under my arms. I'm going to build my business, sis. And I'm about to shift this thing. I'm not going to even keep helping people come over here either. I'm about to shift and pivot so many times, bitch. And if you want to hate, but you got to take notes. Because I'm one of them people where I grow with adversity. I'm one of those type of plants. One of those type of flowers. Because it's like I'm insulated now. I'm really, really in my purpose. So I'm kind of invincible, like my elders told me. If you want to get a divination like I did, reach out to me and stuff like that. If you want to become a member, great. I've got a lot of great properties. Watch this page, because I'm about to post a damn place that I've been feeling like, do I need to have a neo-matriarch over there? Have my outreach ministries for women so we can just fucking heal from this shit? Don't come over here thinking about, oh, I want to get me a husband. Girl, don't you switch a chain for another chain. Don't do that shit. It's not the tea. If you're not married, if you don't have no babies even, girl, congratulate yourself. Because we need to recheck the things that we've been taught. Yes, even about having babies too. And your purpose here is not just to have babies and be some motherfuckers made mattress and mule. Shout out to Amerikkka De Niro, honey, who's been helping me wake up on YouTube. Okay? Shout out to the queen. Late August women. I love August women. August people. They're very real. Shout out to Amerikkka. So I've been binge watching her, and I'm seeing that it's a society of women. A lot of us have woke up, baby. The shift has happened. It's happened, sisters. And if you want to continue that awareness, you can't really continue in America because you still get fucked with every day emotionally. Here, you can breathe. Get away from that shit. Okay? I don't know if it's me that's going to create this place because I got social anxiety, bitch. So I don't really know if I like y'all yet. I don't even know if y'all like me. Where's the goddamn love? Y'all were trying to come in my life and steal my light and drain me and dump on me. I can't take all of that, girl. I got social anxiety. I'm probably not going to meet you when you become a member and come over here and visit. I ain't met nobody. I don't like to meet members. It's people coming here now that's living around and stuff like that. I haven't met them. I don't want to meet people right now. I don't. I'm good. I'm so good with my little circle of friends and Africans. I have social anxiety with Americans and our microaggressions that we bring. Let me be very clear about that. Africans I feel free around. Ghanaians have spoiled the shit out of me. Okay, so that's what I mean. Don't come over here. Don't come my inbox with your shit. I'm not impressed anymore with the regular black trauma, black struggle experience. I don't want it no more. I don't want it. I don't want it. It's overrated, overhyped, and it was shit that I said in the dark. I don't even agree with that shit that I said no more, honey. So anyway, love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.